Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Well, we're coming up to New Year's, and my video thoughts this week have really been trying to prep us for the new year because for many people, it's a time of making resolutions, new beginnings, fresh snow, fresh start. That's what New Year's can be. I think it's always a great time to look forward and to look back. January the month is named after the Roman god Janus, who was the god of fresh starts. Hence, I think originally the first month of the year was like March. And then sometime a little before the time of Christ, they like bumped those down so they could stick Janus as the first month of the year, hence January. You may have seen pictures of him. Janus is the two-faced god with one face able to look to the future and one face able to reflect on the past. So January, for hundreds, thousands of years, has been a time where people were taught to look to the future as you reflect on the past. That's even in pagan circles was taught. And we carry that forward with the idea of January. But I don't want to talk about some pagan Roman god. I want to talk about how God can help you find those New Year's resolutions in a way that not only identifies them, but helps you to follow them or to grab hold and to have the strength to endure through them. And so yesterday, I talked about 7 different areas of life that my buddy Skip McBride sent me as areas he focuses on for New Year's. Find that on YouTube if you haven't seen it, because those are 7 areas I really urge you to think about. But today I was talking to my wife and she said, you really need to give people some of the insight that you might have about how we can have the strength to do those things that we plan to do. And so I thought, boy, that's a great idea. So I want to give you three ways, 3 processes, 3 means by which you can better have the strength to do those resolutions that you're going to make if you make them. So these are 3 that are not only found in Scripture, but have been experienced by me as my go-to 3. When I am looking to find strength, these are the 3 I go to. Number one is get into the presence of God. The Psalms say over and over and over again that strength is found in God's sanctuary. Strength is found in God's presence. When we come into the presence of God, we don't walk away empty-handed. We are strengthened for the godly tasks at hand. You might be saying, well, how do I get in the presence of God? Oh, that's easy. That just is a decision that you make. You can find the presence of God when you go to worship, in the songs, in the scriptures, in the teachings. So worship is a great place to find the presence of God. But you can find the presence of God in your own private devotional time, when you spend time in His Word and time in prayer with Him, and even times of private praise. So get to the presence of God and it will strengthen you for the task ahead. But that's just one. I want to give you 3. Here's number 2. Get with some friends that are also godly people. Get into a relationship with other people that draws you into the good influence they might have on you and the good influence you might have on them. The book of Hebrews talks about how we should not ignore opportunities to get into the presence of each other, to gather together, because it's there that we can spur each other on to good works. Even all of the 12-step programs, AA, Narcotics Anonymous, Eating Anonymous, I don't know, all the different 12-step plans have sponsors, someone you can go to, because that's an important strength source. And then third is, if you're trying to get rid of some bad habits, don't just try to get rid of them. You got to fill them up with good habits. Jesus talked about this in Matthew 12. He said there's a fellow who had a demon in his house. He swept out the demon, but he didn't fill the house with anything good. So 7 other demons find the house and it's open and they just move right in. If you want to change the way you eat, it's not merely eliminate all of these things, but it's put in good things. Anytime you're trying to change a bad habit, put in a good habit in its stead. Now, that's all I've got time for today. I've got some more advice tomorrow, but this is your, well, wait, before I sign off, don't forget the 3 things. Get into the presence of God, have godly friends, and fill your life with good things. You do those 3, and you're well on your road to keeping those resolutions. This has been your video thought for the day.